Imagine the mighty Nile carving its way through endless golden sands. This is Sudan, a land where the river's journey shapes not just the landscape, but the very soul of the country. From above, the Nile appears as a ribbon of life, threading through a vast arid expanse, its waters shimmering beneath the relentless sun. It's a land where ancient kings once ruled, and every grain of sand holds a piece of history. The desert here is not empty, it's a living museum, scattered with remnants of lost civilizations and stories waiting to be uncovered. The sun blazes overhead, the heat intense, yet there's a profound peace in the vast emptiness. The silence is almost sacred, broken only by the whisper of wind across the dunes and the occasional call of a distant bird. My journey began at Khartoum, where the blue and white Nile meet in a dramatic confluence, their waters merging before heading north into the Nubian desert. This city, vibrant and bustling, stands as a gateway between ancient and modern worlds. Ochre sands stretch beneath a brilliant blue sky, dotted with resilient acacia trees that seem to defy the harshness of the desert. Their green canopies offer rare shade and a reminder of life's persistence here. Out on the horizon, mysterious shapes rise from the desert floor, the pyramids of Meroe, their silhouettes glowing in the early morning or fading light, standing as silent sentinels over the sands. These are not Egypt's pyramids, but those of the Kingdom of Kush, a powerful civilization that once conquered Egypt itself. Their steep sides and smaller scale tell a different story, one of African kings and queens whose legacy endures in stone. Standing before them, I felt awe. No crowds, no barriers, just me and the silent pyramids. The sense of solitude is overwhelming, as if I've stumbled upon a secret known only to the wind and the shifting sands. The experience is intimate, a secret world overlooked by most. Here, history feels personal, and the past seems to whisper directly to those who listen. Sudan's scale is immense, its landscapes astonishingly varied, deserts that stretch to the horizon, rugged mountain ranges, sweeping plains, and pockets of lush woodlands. Each region tells its own story, shaped by time and the elements. But it's the Nile that defines this nation, a lifeline for millennia, nourishing fields and villages, connecting people and cultures along its banks. Following its course is like traveling back in time, witnessing a way of life unchanged for centuries. Along the riverbanks, traditional villages thrive, and the rhythms of daily life echo those of ancient ancestors. The river is Sudan's heart, its steady flow mirroring the resilience and quiet strength of its people, who have adapted to both bounty and hardship. Here, history and nature are inseparable, and the past feels vividly alive. Ancient ruins nestle beside green riverbanks, reminders that time here is layered and ever-present. Sudan is a place that invites you to listen, to the wind, the river, and the stories written in the sand. It's a land of quiet wonders where every moment feels like a discovery, and every step connects you to a deeper, older world. Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt, over 200, rising from the golden sands in silent testimony to a lost civilization. These ancient structures are scattered across the vast Nubian desert, their pointed silhouettes dotting the horizon as far as the eye can see. Built as tombs for the kings and queens of Kush, these pyramids tell the story of the black pharaohs who ruled for over 1,000 years, shaping the destiny of northeastern Africa. From their capital at Meroe, the Kushite rulers commanded a vast, wealthy empire, rivaling Egypt in power, culture, and influence. The Kushites developed their own unique script, known as Meroitic, which remains only partially deciphered to this day, adding an air of mystery to their civilization and leaving many questions unanswered. Walking among the tombs, you encounter intricate carvings of powerful queens, gods, and daily life, a fascinating blend of African traditions and Egyptian influences, revealing a culture both distinct and interconnected. These pyramids stand as enduring symbols of African greatness, challenging our perceptions of ancient history, and reminding us that Africa's past is rich, complex, and often overlooked. Sudan's treasures remain hidden, preserved in raw beauty, untouched by mass tourism. Here, the silence of the desert is broken only by the wind, and the ruins feel almost untouched by time. Exploring these sites feels like a genuine discovery, a rare experience in today's world, where so few places remain unspoiled and mysterious. The Kingdom of Kush was a formidable African power, its influence stretching far beyond its borders, and its story deserves to be told and celebrated. Their legacy, etched in stone and sand, is a source of pride and a powerful reminder of Sudan's enduring strength and the remarkable civilizations that once flourished here. Traveling in Sudan is a true adventure, one that tests your endurance and rewards your curiosity. The roads are rough, the journey's long, and the comforts few and far between. Yet what you gain in return is immeasurable. A sense of discovery, a connection to the land, and memories that linger long after the dust settles. Life here moves at a slower, more deliberate pace, dictated by the rising and setting of the sun, rather than the ticking of a clock. Each day unfolds gently, with people taking time to greet one another and savor the present moment. You learn to appreciate the smallest comforts, a cool drink of water after hours in the heat, a patch of shade beneath a lone tree, or the warmth of a stranger's smile that makes you feel instantly welcome. Hospitality is sacred here. People share what little they have with open hearts and genuine generosity. Even when resources are scarce, kindness is abundant. In a Nile village, a man invited me into his home for tea. His gesture was simple, but his kindness left an unforgettable mark. Sharing tea is more than a ritual, it's a symbol of trust and friendship. You witness hardship, dust swirling in the air, poverty etched into daily life, and the constant struggle against a harsh environment. But you also see remarkable strength and quiet dignity in every face. Children play football in dusty streets, their laughter echoing through the village. Women carry heavy water jugs with grace and determination, while men gather outdoors, sharing sweet tea and stories as the day cools. Community is everything here. People rely on each other to get by, working together to overcome challenges and celebrate small victories. The journey itself becomes a meditation. Hours spent crossing the desert give you time to reflect, to listen to your thoughts, and to find peace in the vastness. The landscape is ever-changing. Plains stretch to the horizon, rocky outcrops rise from the sand, and golden dunes roll beneath an endless sky. The silence here is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind or the distant call of birds. It's a silence that invites contemplation and awe. At night, the stars dazzle above, unfiltered by city lights, connecting you to the universe and reminding you of your place in something much larger. It's humbling, making your worries seem small and your gratitude immense. Sudan's reality is raw, but its spirit is unbreakable. The people's resilience shines through every challenge. Here, you find a lesson in resilience, the beauty of simplicity, and the enduring power of hope. Sudan is a land of breathtaking history and beauty, but also of hardship and struggle. Ancient monuments and vibrant culture inspire awe, yet daily life is marked by poverty and challenge. Decades of conflict and instability have left deep scars. In cities, infrastructure crumbles. In the countryside, families battle drought and hunger. The contrast between past glory and present struggle defines the Sudanese experience, yet the people face adversity with dignity and quiet determination. There's no self-pity, only resilience and hope for a better future. Their strength is Sudan's greatest treasure, felt in every handshake and every smile. The spirit of the nation endures, unbroken by hardship. Sudan's true wealth lies in its people's courage and perseverance. Sudan's greatest hope lies in its ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Dr. Al-Sadiq runs a rural clinic, treating patients with limited supplies, choosing to serve his community over comfort abroad. Fatima, a young entrepreneur, started a handicraft business, empowering women and preserving culture. Ahmed, a teacher, created a makeshift school under a tree, giving children access to education. These individuals are quietly transforming Sudan from the ground up. They don't wait for help, they create change with ingenuity and compassion. Their stories counter the negative headlines, revealing a nation of innovation and hope. Sudan is not just a place of struggle, but of creativity and potential. These unsung heroes are the true spirit of Sudan. For most Sudanese, life is a daily act of resilience. People rise before dawn, fetch water, farm under a relentless sun, yet life continues with grace. Family is the bedrock, providing emotional and financial support. Extended families share resources, creating a powerful safety net. Faith is central. Islam shapes daily rhythms, offering comfort and purpose. Spirituality is gentle, intertwined with tradition and hospitality. Communal solidarity is strong. Neighbors help each other. Markets and villages thrive on cooperation. Everyone's well-being is tied to the communities. This collective spirit is the engine of resilience. In the midst of struggle, Sudanese people find joy, laughter, and connection. Sudan's culture is vibrant, woven into daily life through music, food, and tradition. Music fills markets and celebrations, blending African and Arabic influences. Food is simple and communal, full madams and kisra shared from a central platter. Sharing a meal is an act of friendship and trust. Traditions mark life's milestones. Weddings, funerals, and rituals bind communities together. The Sudanese coffee ceremony, jabina, is a symbol of hospitality and connection. Coffee is roasted, ground, and brewed in a clay pot, served strong and sweet. The ceremony is a time for conversation and storytelling. To be invited is to be welcomed as a friend. Culture here is about togetherness, continuity, and mutual support. It's in these moments that Sudan's true heart is revealed. Despite immense challenges, hope for Sudan's future is real and resilient. The younger generation is hungry for change, eager to build a peaceful, prosperous nation. Sudan is rich in resources with fertile land and a dynamic, ambitious population. If peace and stability can be achieved, Sudan could thrive as an economic and cultural hub. The key is investing in people, education, healthcare, and opportunity. The world must see Sudan beyond conflict, supporting grassroots development and cultural exchange. The future rests in Sudanese hands, and their strength is their greatest asset. They seek not charity, but a chance to live in peace, educate their children, and build a better life. Their spirit is unbreakable, their hope a beacon in dark times. Sudan's story is still being written, and its people are determined to shape it. The world should listen, support, and believe in Sudan's potential. My journey through Sudan changed me. It's a country of beauty, history, and warmth, but also struggle. To understand Sudan, you must see both its hardships and its hope. The stories here are not just of conflict, but of courage, community, and dreams. People like Dr. Al-Sadiq, Fatima, and Ahmed are building a better future every day. Families share meals, musicians create, children dream. These are the stories the world needs to hear. Travel and understanding break down barriers, revealing our shared humanity. Sudan has much to teach about resilience and community. I invite you to look beyond the headlines and discover Sudan's remarkable people. Their story is one of struggle, yes, but also of strength, hope, and a spirit that endures. Thank you for joining me on this journey.